Hi everyone, this is Margaret Manning with Boomerly. How old is old? Is 60 really the new 40? At what age do we consider ourselves as being old? Or is it associated with a number at all? Is it just an attitude? You know, the whole concept of aging, I think, started with this retirement conversation and Social Security, where, you know, the retirement age of 65 was, you know, considered the point where somebody became old enough to retire from work. And in those days, a person could expect to live, you know, 10 or 12 years beyond retirement. And of course, there was Social Security to help them survive. But now people are living 20, 25 years after retirement, and you know, it's a different attitude. We're not, you know, stopping working. Retirement really is just opening a gateway to another whole dimension, a third act, and a time when you can start a new business or do volunteer work, or you know, just something that you've always wanted to do. Follow your passions. So you're very active in this period of time called, you know, retirement and being old. And I think that, I mean, I know some people who are in their 70s and 80s who are just incredible. I mean, they're terrifying with the things that they still do. I mean, I met a woman recently, her name was Penny, who was 86 and she was still rollerblading, and she only just stopped jumping out of airplanes for sport because her daughter suggested that she might want to just slow down a bit. I mean, this woman was incredible. And there's also lots of examples of people who, you know, are doing weightlifting and pole dancing and you know, exercises that, you know, really keep them fit, and it's not even something they think about. It's just their lifestyle, and that's, you know, so they're definitely not considering that they're old. You know, we're all aging differently. I mean, most boomers are aging positively and have a great attitude, you know, to getting on with their life and, you know, just taking full advantage of every second that we have on this planet. But of course, there are some that choose to be a little grumpy and find fault with things, and that's just kind of it. I mean, that we all age differently. We all have to deal with things in a different way. So I think it's a really great question to ask. What do you consider old? When do you think that we become old? Is it, you know, 65, 74? Is there a number where we say we're old? Or do you think that age is honestly nothing to do with numbers? It's got everything to do with attitude, and that, you know, you basically never age. You just live your life fully, and that is, you know, that is the way you've chosen. So that's the question. If you go to the article on the website, just let's start a conversation on whether you think that old age can be associated with a number, an age, or whether it's something that's related to attitude. I'd love your feedback. I think it's a really interesting conversation, and I think you know, one that will probably get a little bit of interesting dialogue, and well, let's see. Look forward to reading the feedback and joining the conversation. Thanks, everyone.